So today we're going to be doing a tier list on all the WCA puzzles. First, let's get the easy one over. For me, square one, it's just too hard. The algorithms have negative and positives, and I really just don't feel like spending time learning fancy techniques and stuff. And the only person I can really think of solving is Derpy Cuber, but I don't really watch him a lot. And clock, I know a lot of people don't like clock, but it's gotten a lot more popular after Sheng Xiao released their new one. There's another brand who did it, so I'll put that in the video. But I'm gonna say C or B tier. Like if there's a thing in between, I would probably put it there. But for now, let's just go B. I'm gonna change most of this later probably. 3x3, I'm gonna put an S just because it's a classic event and it's just fun to solve. Like when I just want to solve for fun, I always pick up my 3x3. 2x2 is also going up there because whenever I want to solve like competitively, I always grab my 2x2 just because it's over fast and it's just a really fun event and I want to get good at that. 4x4, I don't have anything against, but I'm just going to put it in B tier because it's just basically solving like a glorified 2x2 and then a 3x3. So it's really not that appealing to me. Pyraminx, I'm going to put into C. I don't really have anything against it. It's not really that fun to me to solve because I don't want to use all the fancy algorithms, and I basically just made my own method up for solving it, and it's really not that great, but I just don't see myself solving that one for fun. Let's see, Megaminx. I'm gonna put it in C tier with the Pyraminx. It's again just like the Pyraminx. It's not that I have anything against it. I have one, but it's just solving like F2L twice, and it's just solving like a harder version of a 3x3 in my opinion, because you solve the cross, but instead of a cross it's a star, and then you solve F2L twice instead of once, and then the OLL and PLL is harder because there's like you have to make the star on top and stuff like that. But I don't have anything against it. It's just like Pyraminx. It's really not that fun. And for Scube, I kind of like the Scube. It's kind of just like a 2x2, but a little easier, I guess, and it turns weird. But I would put an A tier, but the finger tricks on there are so hard. You can't even like figure out how to do it. So I'm going to put that in B tier for now. So now we have 5x5. I'm going to put it in A tier for now. You know what? No, I'm going to put it in B tier, and I'm going to move up 4x4 because I enjoy solving 4x4, but it's just not my favorite. And for 5x5, it's just, I don't know, I just don't like solving the centers. The edges and the PLL and stuff is fun, and I like how it has no parity, but edge parity is not fun. And it's just like a 3x3 in my opinion, kind of, because you just reduce it down to a 3x3. And I know you do that with all big cubes, but it just comes to a point where you're just solving it just like a 3x3. And I don't really like that. But 5x5, I'm not shaming it. I still like it. It's an enjoyable event. So now we're left with 6x6 and 7x7. I know I'm going to put 7x7 in C just because there's not really many good 7x7s out there, and if there are, like the X-Men one, they're like $70, and it just doesn't seem right, and they always pop and stuff. I don't have one, but I don't intend on getting one just because it just seems like solving a 5x5, but the edges are harder, and then the centers are hard, and there's just more stuff to do. And if I want to solve a big puzzle like that, I would rather solve a 5x5 or 4x4. 6x6, I know a lot of people like this one, but it's generally really just not my favorite. It's just like solving a 4x4, but you have an extra center stage, and the edge pairing is a little harder because you still get parity on it and stuff like that. But I still like it. It's a pretty fun event, so I'm going to put it in B. So now we come to the point where we trim things down and try to just see where we're going to put stuff. I think I might move Megaminx down to D, just because it's not that I hate it. It's just like a 3x3 star. You do the star instead of the cross, and then you do F2L twice, and then OLL with the star, and then PLL with the just harder PLL. And then Pyraminx, I'm not going to put it down there with Megaminx just because it's a unique event. It's not like anything else. Like Scube right here, it takes about the same time as 2x2, but Pyraminx is just its own event, and I'm going to keep it down there with the 7x7. Clock, I might move. No, I'm gonna keep clock. If there was a thing between B and C, I would probably put clock there. But I think it's getting a lot more attention now that there have been newer ones that came out. In A class, we don't really have a lot in A class, so I might move 3x3 down. No, I'm not gonna do that. If there was a thing between S and A, that's where I'd put 3x3. So I decided to keep 3x3 in A tier only because it was the original event and it was the one that started it all. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you liked what you saw, and comment down below what you think I should have put in different spots. And I'm going to leave the link to this tier maker in the description if you want to make your own or do the one that I did. And you can comment down below what you thought you did. And about the subscriber challenge, so far I'm winning, but only by 2 subscribers. I'm at 15, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. Make sure to check out Sambagam and Winterwolf Gaming, because those are the other 2 people in the subscriber challenge, and if you like their videos, make sure to subscribe to them too.